So, people have been asking me why I'm not doing this in English, because there are some guys that do not understand what I'm saying in Portuguese. So, this is the English version of what have I been listening to this week. Eu tá ali. A very good friend of mine, André Faria, asked me to listen to the album Open Your Mouth by the Portuguese artist Maria Joa. And so I did, because she's amazing.
About it, we are eating a piece of meat of a little animal smaller than us, or of a huge animal bigger than us that has been dead for quite a while, you know. A little big animal that went through hell all of his short life just to please.
This woman is crazy, basically, but it's that kind of crazy that is able to change the whole world, which turns the crazy into actual, total sanity. The album starts like this. It's a sonic trip that goes from jazz to electronics with a political statement where she asks us to open our mouth, but not to eat the flesh of the animals that lived in such pain just to give us pleasure. And if we'd start giving a fuck about the animals, maybe then we could start giving a fuck about each other as well. I mean, this only... Just stand up, you guys, okay? Because she deserves like 5 standing ovations.
Pudesse, pintava tudo de amarelo. Armário, o meu quarto. Toda a minha casa tinha sol só para mim, por cima da minha cabeça. Transpirava o tempo todo, emagrecia logo. Não teria nunca frio. Não teria frio.
I could paint everything yellow, the closet, the bedroom, everything in my whole house, then I would have the sun just for me. Maria Joa, I just want to be your friend. Let's go have a little cup of tea in a beautiful garden and making some pretty vocal improvisations, and then we just, we can record a disc together, okay? This is just really, really beautiful, really good, really creative. In my opinion, Maria Joa was really one of the best Portuguese artists out there. She has an incredible voice and she's so creative. I would compare her creativity to artists like Byeeeeee, for example. So obviously there are a lot of people that don't like her, but I love her.
It's hard. You know what I'm saying?
This one actually reminds me of the album To Venus and Back by Tori Amos when it comes to the production of it all. This is really the kind of music that I want to listen to when I go out at night, just to dance and to enjoy. And in Lisbon we have one club, which is the Lux, where I could actually imagine hearing it. I mean, this is not just jazz, this is not just electronic music, this is not just Byeeeeee, this is not just Tori Amos, not just Kid Bush, it's just like everything.
You earn everything.
Poderia falar se tivesse voz. Poderia contar se tivesse mãos. Tudo vê-la se tivesse.
We also have this kind of loungy vibe on the record, but even in the middle of this song, it just turns to drum and bass, so we just basically keep being surprised all the time. Joa is a very conceptual artist. This is what you get on this album, but there are so many different ones, which just proves to me that she is really a musical genius. When I Get Loud, you have female empowerment, you have black empowerment, you have even a little bit in German. Just listen to it.
Ich bin eine Frau und ich unterwerfe mich nicht. Ich wundere mich über Menschen ohne Mitgefühl und sage mich vor Menschen, die Hass in sich tragen. Und ich misstraue ihren falschen...
I mean, empowerment in German, such a Nina Hagen kind of thing, right? Ain't that cool? It's a very crazy album in my opinion. It's a very good album in my opinion. I need to be in a very good mood to listen to it because it's really uplifting. It just makes me want to dance. It makes me want to smile and be happy and be creative. When music is able to do that, it just proves how genius it is, basically, right? So, props to her. Check her out because she is amazing. This track I Get Loud, you even have like a very pop kind of chorus, which is actually kind of girly, girl band pop. And talking about girl bands...
Never ever ever felt so low. When you gonna take me out of this black hole? Never ever have I ever felt so sad. The way I'm feeling, yeah, you got me feeling really bad. Never ever.
1997, we had a couple of girl bands going around, and in between of them we get this kind of group of very cool bad girls with a very urban vibe, without all the bubblegum vibe of the Spice Girls, for example. And I mean, this Never Ever, everyone knows it, right? It's a classic. There's so many people that even know like the whole spoken intro still by heart. So how bold is it for a girl group to start an album with a track like this? It takes 6 minutes and a half. I mean, hello to the olden days where songs took longer than 3 minutes. How bold is it for a girl group to make a cover of Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I mean, the difference is in the musical production, and on this track we have Nelly Hooper from Bristol. Yes, Bristol, Smashing Pumpkins, and Björk and Garbage, and who was he part of? Massive Attack. Good production makes the difference, and let's be honest, the 90s, they had some amazing things. Music stopped being just cheesy, it started being influenced by hip-hop, by trip-hop. It just made everything more sophisticated, more creative, and more good. Talking about cover versions, let's go back to 2001, where we had Maya, Pink, Lil' Kim, and Christina Aguilera making a cover of Lady Marmalade by LaBelle. And back then, 97, the Old Saints did the same. I mean, I love the Moulin Rouge one, but this one is really cool. It's very, very United Kingdom. It's very 90s. Normally we think that Never Ever put them on the map, but I Know Where It's At was actually the first single. And let's also look at the producers of that song. And besides of Carl Gordon, which founded Old Saints, and also worked with George Michael, Casey and JoJo, and Jessie J, we have acts like Cameron McVeigh. Cameron McVeigh, who worked with Massive Attack, Portishead, Sugar Babes, and his wife Nanny Sherry. And we also have Magnus Fiennes, who worked for Pulp, Morchiba, and made a bunch of soundtracks for movies and series and whatever. I mean, this says a lot about All Saints, right? This says a lot about the aesthetics they were going for, which is so creative and so good. They're still, to me, one of the best girl groups we ever had. In my opinion, we only have like 2 songs that I think are a little bit weaker, and even those are great, which is If You Want to Party and War of Nerves. Just bring back the 90s, people. It was so good, the music was so cool, so creative, and All Saints are the proof of it. And but don't be fooled, because the first album was not the only thing they did successfully, because we have songs like Black Coffee and Pure Shores, right? Yes.
I'm coming, can you hear what I hear? It's calling you, my dear, out of reach. I can hear it calling you, I'm coming.
So this was everything. The first time I spoke to you in English. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions, just slide into my DMs, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!